Good morning. It's Monday, and I'm Nancy Joy. Yesterday was the second of our eclipses in this Grand Cross configuration. It was a solar eclipse. I believe, if my calculations are right, it was around 1:33 in the afternoon, Central Time, Iowa time. So you can figure out what that is for you. And today's quote comes from a book that I'm finishing up. And this line just really stuck with me, and it's poignant because it's something that Ezekiel's taught me and that I learned like probably 15 years ago, and it seems to get lost, and it's really important. Here's the quote. But all the time, he realized, the remembrance of the past had been running like an underground river below the surface of the present. And, there's so much talk these days about the now and staying in the moment, and certainly the wonderful work of the power of now. It's so important, that teaching, but that there's an important part, as always in so many things, because we put it through our filters, of that teaching that gets lost. And how this came to me years ago was I saw a movie, and I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it was about an English professor and over in London who, late in his life, in his 50s, finally fell in love to an American woman, and they had this wonderful, deep relationship, mature, deep relationship, and then she discovered, of course, that she had cancer, and it was terminal. So as she was still okay enough, but getting more ill, they went out and had a picnic, and they had a really good time, and they laughed a lot, and it started to rain, and they ran under this abandoned hut of some type, and he holds her and he kisses her, and he says, this is what's real, this moment is all there is, this is what's true. And she backs away from him, and she says, no. What's happening in this moment is that I have cancer. In this moment that we are feeling this wonderful energy, it's also true that I have cancer. And I can't run from that moment. Words to these effect, right? Not an exact quote, this was years ago. I can't run from that. Hiding in the now. I need to bring that into the now. And you need to help. Wow, that was profound. That really woke me up, because I feel so many of us, so many people, so many spiritual people really hide from a lot of things that need to happen with the stay in the present moment. It's in the past. The past is part of your present moment. And the whole trick to being in the now, in a conscious, really profound conscious way, is to bring all of that into the now and integrate it and transmute it into wholeness. So there no longer is a separation between the past, the present, and even the future, of course, is included in this, because, as you know, in the actual universe, there is no timeline. This is in this dimension that we deal with this timeline situation, and we chose to. But to become highly conscious in this shift, as we align with the galactic center, with the approach of the shift of, they call 2012, it's so important that we take all of this in. And the only way to integrate your past and your present in your heart is through your emotions, through the experience of feeling it, breathing it in, embracing it, accepting it, using the power of the past lessons, you might say, and experiences, and the emotions that are attached to those to catapult you forward into the shift. So short and sweet this Monday morning, stop for a minute and really take this in, because if you don't, you're missing a big, important piece of this consciousness shift. And we need all of that, don't we? We can't pretend. We can't say we're in the now and right now where we are, there's no Gulf oil spill. You know, 3 months ago, it happened, and it's still happening. And even when they cap it, it's going to be still happening. To heal it, to bring it into integration, we need to embrace it and accept it and learn from it and make it part of us emotionally and cellularly. So, have a great week. Take a moment to really bring this in, and we'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Bye.